in this session, we will discuss solving exponential equations and inequalities. But before that, let us distinguish first exponential function, exponential equation, and exponential inequality. So we have f of x is equal to 3 raised to x. This one is an exponential function because y is equal to 3 raised to x. Meaning as long as there is y, it is a function. So we have 25 raised to x is equal to 125. This one is an exponential equation. And inequality, of course, suppose you have 16 raised to x plus 1 is less than or equal to 4. So this is an example of an exponential equation, and this one is an exponential inequality. Remember that when we say exponential equation, we are forming an equation from the exponents. Same as in exponential inequality, we will be forming an inequality from the exponents. So how are we going to solve for exponential equation? Let's take example number 1. We have 3 raised to 4x is equal to 81. Always remember that in solving exponential equation, see to it that the bases are the same. Both sides of the equation have the same base. That's what I mean. And then, from there, you will be creating the equation, the exponential equation. Let's do it. So, in this case, you have to express this as base 3. How are we going to make it as base 3? So, that is 3 raised to 4. This one is 3 raised to 4x. We know that 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. So that will be, we can now proceed to the one-to-one property, which is if we have b raised to x is equal to b raised to y, you cancel it and then you form the exponential equation. X is equal to 1. As simple as that. So therefore, this one is 4x is equal to 4. Solving for x, we have divided by 4 divided by 4. X is equal to 1. Okay. So the value of x in equation number 1 is 1. Let's take example number 2. Again, see to it that it is always written in one-to-one property. Example number 2, you have 2 raised to 2, 25, 2x minus 1 equals 500. Okay, we know that this one is 4. So this is 25, 2x minus 1 equals 500. Next, you need to divide both sides because you cannot express this yet as base 25 nor base 4. So therefore, make a way on how to simplify it first. So you divide both sides first by 4. So this is 25, 2x minus 1. This is 500 divided by 4 is 125. Okay, we can rewrite this now as base 5. So this is 5 raised to 2. 5 squared is 25. Multiply it by 2x minus 1. This one can be written as base 5 2, that is 5 cubed. 5 times 5 times 5 is 5 cubed. One-to-one property already. So you create now the exponential equation, that is 2 times 2x minus 1 equals 3. This is 4x. This one is negative 2. This one is 3. Solving for x, we have 4x is equal to 3 plus 2. This is divided by 4 divided by 4. So x is equal to 5 over 4. That's it. That example number 2. Let us move to example number 3. Example number 3. We have 16 raised to x squared equals 4 raised to x plus 3. So we can rewrite this as base 4. So that is 4 squared x squared. That is multiplication, of course. 4 squared is 16. Multiply it by x squared equals 4 raised to x plus 3. Same base. You create now the exponential equation. This is 2x squared equals x plus 3. This one is a quadratic equation. Therefore, we can solve it by factoring. I transpose this to the other side. That is minus x minus 3. I can now do factoring here. This is 2x. Remember that this one is negative. So this one is negative 3. And this one is x plus 1. Let's check. 2x times x is 2x squared. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Multiplying it, it's negative 3x. This one is 2x. Adding the 2, it's negative x. So therefore, that's correct. So after that, you equate each factor to 0. So that will be 2x minus 3 equals 0. X is equal to 3. Divided by 2 divided by 2. X is equal to 3 over 2. The other factor is x plus 1. So that is x plus 1 equals 0. X is equal to negative 1. So there are two values of x in number 3. Now, example number 4. Here in number 4, you have a decimal base. So you have 0.027 raised to x plus 4 equals 0.09 raised to 3x. Okay, so based on this, we can express this 2 as base 3. So that will be 0.3, because 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3 is 0.027. So that is 3.3 raised to 3. Multiply it by x plus 4. Equals, this one is 0.3 times 0.3 is 0.09. So that is 0.3 raised to 2, 3x. So I can cancel this. I will form now the exponential equation. This is 2 times 3x. So we have 3x plus 12 equals 6x. So I transpose that one to the other side. 6x minus 3x. This one is 3x. This is 12 over 3 over 3. X is equal to 4. That's it. Let us go now to solving exponential inequalities. Example number 1. So same procedure, you must express both sides of the equation with the same base. In this case, we have 1/2 raised to 3x is less than or equal to 16. So notice that this is 1/2 and this one is 16. This is a fraction and this one is a whole number. But we can put this in the numerator by making the exponent negative. So this one is 2 raised to negative 1. 2 raised to negative 1 is equal to 1/2. So 2 raised to negative 1, 3x, less than 2 raised to 4. Okay, so here we multiply the exponent. That will be negative 3x is less than or equal to 2 raised to 4. So I can now form the exponential inequality. This is negative 3x is less than or equal to 4 divided by negative 3 divided by negative 3. There is a rule in solving inequality that if the numerical coefficient of x is negative, you have to reverse the symbol. So therefore, this is x is greater than or equal to negative 4 over 3. So this is the value of x. Now, for number 2, you have 2 multiplied by 5 raised to x is greater than 10. We cannot express this as base 2 and 5, but we can make a way on how to make this as base 5. How? We will divide first both sides of the inequality by 2. So this is 5 raised to x is greater than 5. Remember that if there is no exponent, it is considered as 1. So base 5 now, I can now remove it and form the exponential inequality. So that is x is greater than 1. So this one is the solution. Number 3. Number 3, we have 10 raised to x minus 5 is greater than 100 x minus 10. So this one is base 10. I can write this as base 10. So this is x minus 5. 10 squared is 100. I will multiply it by x minus 10. So I can now form the exponential inequality again. X minus 5 is greater than 2x minus 10. Okay. So now I can transpose this minus 2x. This one is negative 20 plus 5. So this is negative x, negative 15. So negative 1, negative 1. Again, negative coefficient. So therefore that is, reverse the symbol, greater or less than 50. Instead of greater than, since negative coefficient, it's less than 15. Okay. Let us go to example number 4. The last example, you have 1/3 raised to x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 1/9 raised to x. I can make this as base 3 and base 3 also. That will be, or if you want, you can make it as base 1/3. So that is 1/3 x plus 4. That will be 1/3 raised to 2 because 1/3 times 1/3 is 1/9. So that is 2x. I can now form the exponential inequality. X plus 4 is greater than or equal to 2x. So that will be x minus 2x is greater than 4, negative, because I will transpose it. Transpose. So this is negative x, negative 4, negative 1, negative 1, x is greater than, since again it's negative, you have to reverse the symbol, less than 4. Less than or equal to 4. You may write it that way or this way. They are the same. Okay, that's it.